What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button. Hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. With this video, we are jumping into Wolverine, issue number 20. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with everything going on with Wolverine, and that includes the 10 deaths and lives of Wolverine, be sure to check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series and everything with Wolverine. Now, this week, it wasn't really a big week for comics. Both DC and Marvel, they put out very little titles that we cover here on the channel. And so because of that, we are only doing these 2 videos. But be sure to check in tomorrow because we got some awesome indie comics coming your way. And if you haven't checked out Doctor Strange Nexus of Nightmares, be sure to go check out that video because we are doing a giveaway for hitting 25,000 subscribers. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 20, this issue was a lot more fun than I actually thought it was going to be. And that is because Deadpool is here. Now you guys know I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan out there, but this issue was so much fun, with our story opening up with Logan riding on his motorcycle, and we have narration from Deadpool. Now Deadpool, he believes that Wolverine never truly wanted to be on X-Force, believing that he is an individual that likes to be a lone wolf more than anything else. Believing that he never really wanted to be an X-Men, he never wanted to be any kind of Avenger, he never wanted to be in the Justice League or Chippendales or any kind of team. He just wanted to be on his own. Even going as far as saying that he might not even want to be part of Krakoa, but they keep just dragging him in, believing that all of Krakoa, they need Wolverine, and he knows that they need him. Right now, there's a semi-truck headed directly for the treehouse in New York City, with Logan jumping into action. He goes to stop this semi-truck before it takes any lives. But what Deadpool is really getting at is the fact that Wolverine, he doesn't actually want to be there. He doesn't want to be on Krakoa, he doesn't want to be an X-Men, he doesn't want to be X-Force, but Deadpool, he does. We have seen this over the course of many issues where Deadpool has been working actively to get onto X-Force, even going as far as trying to break into the Hellfire Gala, believing that he is practically a founding member of the X-Force. Also saying that he's mostly, basically, kinda, sorta, essentially a mutant. He's really starting to get the feeling that he is not welcome. Now, of course, the X-Men and all of Krakoa, they have made this very clear because they have killed him over and over and over again. But Deadpool, he is persistent. He is not gonna stop believing that they are eventually gonna come around for him. And when he says he has tried a little bit of everything to get in, that is no joke. From jumping on the back of Cyclops, trying to piggyback his way in, to hiding in some barrels of ale, even trying to dig his way straight onto one of the beaches, trying to showcase his team spirit, trying to dress up as Wolverine. Like, let's be honest, Deadpool has been working so freaking hard just to be a part of X-Force. And at this point, I'm saying, just freaking give it to him. He may have one time been the king of Staten Island, but he vows that he will not stop. He will not rest until he becomes the bastard son of Krakoa. As Deadpool goes off on his dialogue, this is where we are picking up at the point, and Wolverine is currently asking Sage to break into the CIA, break into their databanks, and find out some information that he needs. Because the last time he saw the head of the X-Desk, CIA's Dolores Ramirez, she was in an auction that was trying to essentially bid off not only Logan, but one of his arms. And when she failed in doing this, that's when she sent a small army after Logan, trying to track him down. Wolverine's biggest concern is not necessarily that she could use someone like Maverick, but he's more concerned about his hand. That severed hand, it could be used for a countless number of things, and that includes clones of Wolverine. The truth being that they have already faced against lab-built versions of both Domino and Quentin, with Sage agreeing and beginning to track down everything that she knows about this information and Dolores Ramirez. We pick up with Deadpool and his old blind companion. Deadpool doing a little bit of revisiting his greatest hit. Deadpool is offered an opportunity to actually get himself back into X-Force. She pulls up a file for Deadpool to be able to go over, a CIA file, telling Deadpool that he should probably treat this like an audition. Go in, save the day for them, and they might actually let you be on the team. Taking us to Wolverine. He has Gateway help him get to a certain location, but as Wolverine gets through all of the brush, what he finds is an absolute bloodbath. Not only that, but what Wolverine sees are robotic versions of not only himself, but many of the other X-Men. And underneath Colossus, this is where we have Deadpool. Wolverine having to ask the question, what the heck happened here? Deadpool saying that that's something we will cover later on in a flashback. What we need to focus on right now is where is the briefcase? As Wolverine finds it, he cuts the guy's arm that was attached to this briefcase, telling Wade that he needs to stay out of his way. Deadpool lets him know that he did all of this to help them out. And what he is hoping is that he can get his official green card to Krakoa. Taking this briefcase from Wolverine, this is his only bargaining chip. With Deadpool running off, Wolverine chasing behind him, we see a helicopter coming in and it starts unloading on the both of them. This is the CIA. We see Dolores Ramirez up in the helicopter and she is here to ensure they get that briefcase back. But what Deadpool had read in that folder, he tells Wolverine that this is much bigger than you anticipated. This is something much, much more, and you have no idea what is waiting for you around that corner. Cutting over to the individual known as Danger Room. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This was definitely a great issue, getting us away from the entirety that is going on with Krakoa, with Sinister, with all of this craziness. Our Wolverine comic is getting back to being a Wolverine comic, though you could argue that this one was definitely a Deadpool issue. And at this point, I'm actually rooting for Deadpool to get on the X-Force, because he's made so many valid points and he has been there helping them time and time again. You know, at this point, how can they not see that he would be more of an asset than a liability? He may be a little bit trigger happy, but at the end of the day, he gets the job done. And that twist at the end, having Danger Room introduced into all of this, assuming that Danger Room must be working with the CIA. Danger Room has been going over all of this footage. This could very easily help them in defeating and learning the tactics of not only Wolverine, the X-Force, but all of Krakoa. And so I think this is a great brand new story arc. Benjamin Percy has really just brought it out of the gate going full speed. And this is just the beginning of what is yet to come. We have a giant-sized Thunderbird issue that is going to be coming out, and I know you guys are gonna love it. But what I am most excited about is Knights of X. That seems like it is going to be so much fun. I am really excited to get to Otherworld and find out what has been going on with not only Captain Britain, but the entire Citadel as a whole. Now make sure you guys tune into the channel later on this week, because we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. Issue number 5 is finally being released. Not only that, we have the death of the Justice League. This next week in comics is gonna be one heck of a week. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the Super Thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and until the next breakdown.